Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I know I'm not showing my face today, but that's because I actually have a DIY for you guys. So if you guys have been noticing the shrimps Antonia beaded bag and you're like, oh my god, you need to have one, or you wanted one for yourself, then you are in luck today, because I'm actually going to be DIYing mine, and I actually filmed the process, so I want to show you guys. Also, this video is in two parts, so when you're done watching, this is part one. When you're done watching this, make sure you're clicking on part two to watch so you can finish the entire video and get the whole gist and hang of how to make the bag. So yeah, if you're new, definitely don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and let's just get started. Let's start this video. I'm gonna use a pack of beads. I'm gonna use a scissors. I need something that I can use to pick out the thread and all, so I'm gonna use a pin and a tweezer. So my nails are coming off and it kind of hurts. I need to get a refill. So yeah, that's why I have I have gloves on. You don't have to. My nails are like super long, so it's really hurting. I need to go get a refill. You don't have to wear a glove to do this, if yeah. So this is a thread that I'm using. This is 0.6, the size of a thread. You're gonna have two ends. You're gonna press one end with your lips. Don't put it in your mouth, just press it into your lips, so it makes it easier for you to work faster. So we're going to start our first ring, and in order to do that I need 4 beads. So I'm gonna take out 4 beads and string them. So I'm going to take the other end of the string and then put it through. And I'm going to pull this. So this is a ring. I'm going to create my very first ring. So every ring has 4 beads. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. In order to attach another ring, I need 4 beads again. But there's already one here. So I'm only going to add 1, 2, 3. And then it will create a ring for me. So I'm gonna put 1 on this end, 2 on this end, and I'm gonna take this and put it through one of these. Let me show you guys. So 1 here, and then the other end, 1 here, then the second one. So that makes 3 beads. Then I'm gonna put this through this. And now I have 2 rings. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a few more and then come back. So I just did 14 rings. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I need 15, and then I'm gonna start weaving on this side. So I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna move. When I do the 15th ring, I need this thread to be on this side instead of being on this side. So in order to do that, I'm going to put 2 beads here and 1 bead here, and then the 2 are going to go into the 1. 2 here. I know I had to take the gloves off because it was sticking to each other and making me slow. And I already hit my finger again. So I'm going to put 1 here and then go through, go through this one. So now I have my thread on this side instead of being on this side. So when you're starting another one, now I have 1, 2, 3, 4 rings, and then I need to bring another ring here. So I'm gonna start counting 1, 2, 3, 4. So, and then I need to make sure that this thread is on this side. So I'm gonna put all 3 on this one. So 1, 2, and 3, and then I'm going to take the opposite thread and go through this. So now my thread is on the side and I can start weaving. So in order to weave, I'm going to take this thread and put it through this bead. So when I put it through this bead, you guys notice I already have 1, 2 here. So I'm gonna add, instead of 3, I'm gonna add 1, 2 here. So everything I'm gonna do here, I'm just gonna be adding 2 beads till I get to the side, and then when I flip it over, I'm gonna do 3 like I did here. So 1 and 2, then I go through it. This is going to go through this. So I actually have a picture here, and I'm counting the number of beads I need to do. That's why I did the 15. So I'm gonna take this thread, which is the one here, and then I'm gonna put 2 beads here. Then this is gonna go here. So I wanted to show you guys what you do when your thread is almost done. So I'm gonna do the final ring. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to push this into different beads, and this is gonna actually enforce the bag we're making, the bead we're making. So it's actually gonna make it stronger and firmer and like a lot flatter. So if you're doing it and you realize there are rolls and stuff like that, don't worry about it. This is gonna like flatten all of it out. So if you have a plier, just pull onto the hanging thread, and then you want to snip it with the scissors. I had to just use my teeth, so I mean, when you're doing it, you're gonna notice like you want to be as fast as you can. So yeah. Have this, and I need to start a new thread, so I'm gonna pull out the thread, and then you want to go through this and this. So go through this, and then go through this, and then you have your thread again, and then you can start weaving. So guys, I paused the video and then I had to like, leave the entire thing and then come back and show you guys. So I actually did 15 by 43. So you want to do 15 by 43. That is if you're doing the same size. They have a large and then they have a mini. I'm actually doing both, so probably I'll post a video of the mini maybe sometime later. But today's video, I'm trying to do the large. So yeah, I did like 15 by 43. So when you're done, then we're gonna try to make a box out of this. So in order to make the box, you want to count 17 rows. So when you count 17 like I'm doing, you're going to like sort of fold the what's it called, the bag we've done. You're gonna fold it, and when you fold it, you're gonna have like 2 beads on the edge. So you want to take your new thread through both beads, and then since you have 2, the only logic is to add 2 more, because like I told you guys, when you're making a ring, you want to have like 4 beads. So if you only have 1 bead, you're adding 3. If you have 2 already, then you're adding 2. If you have 3, then you're adding 1. So just like we weave the entire thing, we're gonna keep, you know, going through the bead on the weave, and then we're gonna add 2 and go through the closest bead. So we're actually gonna do 9 of this because the side of the bag is like 9 rings. So we're gonna do 9. Sorry, we're gonna do 8, and then on the 9th one, we're actually gonna turn the other side of the bag so we can have the box, you know, 4 square shape. So when you get to the 9th one and you fold that side, you're gonna notice you have 2 beads. So the ones I've pointed, you want to go through those 2 at once. And then when you go through, you're gonna realize you actually have 3 beads now. So since you have 3 beads, you're only gonna add 1 extra bead, and then it will close the gap, and you have, what's it called, your final ring. So this will give you the box, and then after you have your final ring, you want to go through on the side of the, I don't know how to call the theme, but I'm just gonna call it a weave. So you go through the side of the weave, and then now you have like 2, so you're gonna add 2 more, and you're gonna go through them, and it's gonna create a ring. I'm sorry, I don't really. So once it turns over, you're gonna start going through the weave, adding 2 beads. So you're gonna keep doing that till like, and then just keep going back and forth till, you know, you're done with the row. And this is the final one, so I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna add 1 bead. I'm gonna go through sorry, you want to go through all 3 beads on that side so that you're actually connecting it to the bag, and then you're gonna finish it up with 1 bead. And then after that, you're gonna go through the weave again, and you add 2 beads, and you make a ring. So we're just gonna do this like, you know, back and forth till we're done with the entire like sides, and then I'm gonna come back. So I just finished making the bag, and this is what it looks like. So I'm actually yet to add the notes onto, like, those tiny stuff onto it. But I ran out of beads, so it looks like I need an extra pack to be able to do the handles, and I think a little bit more of the notes. But I'm gonna start with what I can start, and then when I get more beads, then I'll continue with the video.